Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven. I'm here on the Legion Beta, and I'm going to be doing this video for you to show you all the brand new mounts coming in Legion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what the mounts look like. I'm going to show you where to get them from, and what you need to do in order to get them. And then I'm going to basically give a quick opinion on them, what I think about them, if I think they look cool, they look shit, and yeah. So I'm going to make a cut and we'll get to the very first mount. Alrighty guys, our very first mount is the very first fox mount ever in the game. This thing is going to be pretty fucking cool. It's called the Lothian Prowler. Alright, so you get this thing from a quest, Vulpin the Elusive from Surima. This thing right here is fucking cool. Like, right now there are no other color variations of this mount that I've seen. I've looked everywhere. I hope they put some more in, but look at this motherfucker. Look at him. He's cutie. He's a cutie. Yeah, I could definitely see myself riding this thing. It's a fucking fox with a saddle, for Christ's sake, and the colors are nice. It looks nice. Its animations are nice. Let's give you guys one last look at it. One last spin. Yeah, I'm digging this, and I could totally see this in like a black fur with like black and red fur, like a sort of demonic fucking fox thing. That'd be sick as fuck. Really nice mount. I can't wait to get this thing. Alright guys, let's move to the next one. Alright guys, for our next mount we have the Fell Saber. Now this is the Demon Hunter class mount. You get it basically when you start your Demon Hunters and you're going through their little starting cinematic experience thing. Halfway through, maybe a little bit beforehand, you actually get this mount given to you. So yeah, it's a Demon Hunter class mount, and I actually have it because I'm playing a Demon Hunter on this beta. So I can actually show you the fucking thing in real life. As real as it gets. It's a fucking online game, let's be serious. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I fucking love... It's just cool. It's like its head isn't really a head. It's just like a fucking skeleton with like green fell coming off it. It's got like some skulls hanging off the side. It's got armor plates. It's just fucking cool. I'm assuming this thing would... It looks like... Just from the way it is, it's got scales, but I just assume it, to me, just gives the vibe of like a panther that just got really fucking high on fell and got all fucked up from it. But yeah, it is fucking a cool mount. This is what its raw looks like. I love how it's got the fucking the bar in its mouth. It's like tied to its saddle. I don't know, it looks like Frankenstein. It's fucking cool. But yeah, this is what its jump animation looks like. Jumpy. And yeah, so this basically, I'm just going to have a quick run around because I actually have this mount in the game, so I can show you exactly what it looks like when you're going to be riding it. The animations are very smooth, very sleek. It's fucking nice. I really like this mount. There's so many, like, the art department in general, as you can tell by the fucking world and the mounts, just everything. Even greens I've been picking up in the world, man. They've fucking done an excellent job. These are going to, like... Before, I had a couple mounts which were my favorite, but I'm going to really be struggling this X-Pack to pick one that I'm going to be riding around on a lot. Or I might be changing mounts all the fucking time. But yeah, stupid Grove Keeper. Alright guys, so that's the Fell Saber mount. Let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, so the next mount is the Brine Deep Bottom Feeder. It's our very first fishing mount. Yeah, so you basically have to get honored with the Conjurer Margos. It's a faction, and you get this currency from them and doing quests and stuff with them. And there's a vendor in Dalaran where basically you can go there and buy several different items, some pets and all that sort of type of shit. And you get this mount. It is, yeah, it's like a guppy. It's like a guppy shark with a saddle. And it's got, I just noticed that, it's got a fucking hook in its tail. That's actually quite cool. I know, I really like this thing. It's quite interesting. I haven't researched it much, but I'm assuming just logic will dictate that this is just a underwater mount, water mount. I doubt you could use this on land. I don't know. That'd be pretty fucking crazy if you could use it on land. I'm just going to stick with underwater mount for now, and we'll go from there. I know it could just get into a giant fucking air bubble and fly around. I have no idea. But hey, that would actually be quite cool. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, so this is the mount. It's a guppy shark thing with a hook in its tail. It's quite nice. It's nice as far as a fucking shark goes. Practicality wise, like I'm going to be riding around on the goddamn fox and shit. Because if I can only use this thing in the water, then it's going to limit where I'm going to use it. Plus the turtle's so much cooler. Alright guys, but yeah, that is the brine deep bottom feeder. Very, very nice for a fish mount. Alright, move on to the next one. Moving on to the Fathom Dweller. So basically, you get this. The way you get this mount is it's a drop, so a world boss drop, and the boss is called Kosumoth the Hungering. Kosumoth. Either way. So yeah, basically he's an underwater boss that you have to go down and fight. You go down, fight him, and once you kill him, you have a chance. He has a chance to drop this mount. It is a water-only mount, so you can only use it down in the sea, under the sea. And yeah, let's have a quick look at this thing. It's like an octopus. Jellyfish. Jellypuss. I know, it's really fucking cool. How would you ride this underwater? There's nothing to hold on to. You just like sit on its fucking head like a carpet and then just... You're underwater. I don't know, I'm not gonna ask too many questions on how the fuck you would ride this thing underwater, but hey, it's really fucking cool. Its movement, its animations, once again, solid color scheme, really, really nice. Yeah, and no matter how much I spin it, it's exactly the goddamn same, because it's a fucking jellypuss. Alright. Yeah, so that is the Fathom Dweller, in my words with English. But yeah, it's really, really nice, and it is our second underwater mount. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Alright guys, moving on to the Bloodfang Widow, the very first massive spider mount, I guess. I haven't really seen any big spider mounts, but this thing is fucking cool. Alright, so you get this thing from this guy called the Mad Merchant. He pops up in Dalaran, in the toy shop, and he only shows up... So he basically shows up for a little bit amount of time, and then apparently from what I've heard, when you buy something off him, say if I was to go up and just buy something, then he has a time period where I think it's like, I'm not sure how long, but he has like a short amount of time where he sticks around from, then he disappears again for like a while, and then he comes back at another time. So make sure that if you do buy something off the Mad Merchant, just tell everyone in Dalaran, don't be a dick, yeah. Just say, yo, I brought something off him, he's going to be disappearing soon. If you want to get something off the dude, come get it now, because otherwise, yeah, people will miss out and then they'll have to fucking wait a while for him to come back. I like the system of him going away and coming back, because we'll see if people are going to be dicks or if they're actually going to fucking help each other out. So try and get some fucking community back into this bitch. But yeah, so the for those who don't know about the Mad Merchant, is this crazy little fucker who basically sells shit for an extremely large price. The way you get this mount, if you got a spare 2 million gold on you, you can buy the fucking mount. Yeah, so it's basically costs 2 million gold. He has another thing in there, like a fucking toy that costs, I think it's like 500,000 gold. Like, it's quite crazy, but hey, I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with having a mount that I'm probably never going to get, because, you know, I'm not a gold tycoon. If I ever get to having 2 million gold, then hey, I get the luxury of having the fucking mount. It's like a Ferrari. I don't have one. I want one. I just don't have one because I don't have the money for it. But yeah, let's give this little fucker a spin and see what he looks like. It looks cool. I don't know if it's 2 million gold cool. Personally, like, fucking, it's nice. No doubt about it. You got like the little fucking, the chair there. I would be shit scared riding a goddamn fucking giant spider. Like, seriously, fuck that. But I know, I really like it. I don't know if I'd pay 2 million gold for it. I'm sure if I had fucking 2 million gold lying around, I would. But yeah, it's not something I would be saving up towards myself just to blow 2 million gold on a goddamn mount. But it is really, really fucking nice. The animations are cool too. It's all like jittery like a fucking spider. Yeah, so that is the Bloodfang Widow, guys, from the Mad Merchant. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Alrighty, guys, for our next one, we have Rat Stallion. Oh god, they put a fucking rat mount in, and it's really, really fucking cool. I really, really like this thing. So, basically, in Dalaran, there is an event that you can do in the sewers where you can basically pay off the guards, and the entire area becomes like a free-for-all PvP area, and you can go around the sewers, get a whole bunch of currency. There's a vendor down there, and yeah, he basically sells this mount, so you can buy this mount from a dude down there, And you can ride around on a giant fucking mount. A giant fucking rat, sorry. It looks really cool. I don't know why in this thing it's off to the side, but I don't know what to say about this. It's a rat. It's a giant rat with skulls. They're really big on the skulls, but like it's got a saddle. It's really cool. I don't know. I just really like it for some reason. And I never thought back in vanilla I'd ever be running around on a giant fucking rat. I can tell you that, but I'm definitely not complaining. But yeah, I'll give you guys one last spin of this little fucker. Big fucker. Medium fucker. I know. It's a rat. Very, very nice though. Alright guys, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty guys, the next one is the Steelbound Devourer. There was an event a little while ago where they brought back Molten Core in WoD, and you could do it for a certain amount of time, and you got the Corehound mount from that as a reward if you downed Ragnaros. So they basically brought it back in a nice green fell color with an updated model, so it looks a lot sharper. Now, this is the really fucking awesome place where you get this thing, and I absolutely love that they're finally doing shit like this. Blacksmithing. This is a profession mount, so the only way you can get this is to get a blacksmith to make it. I'm assuming he'd only make the armor parts. Let's be realistic here, because the thing's a fucking Corehound, but still, this is fucking cool that they're putting in profession mounts. But yeah, it's basically just, you've seen people ride around on them. It's the Corehound mount, but in a green fell version, which suits the theme of Legion. I like it. I've always liked the Corehound mount. I've always loved running around on my fucking Corehound mount. Once again, I can't stress how much I love the fact they're making professions relevant again in the way that they're actually making things that people care about. So making mounts and actually quest lines with the professions. They're doing a really, really good job, and they need to do more of this throughout the expansion. Keep it going. Keep it coming. Don't let it die out, because this is a really fucking cool idea that now people have to go to a blacksmith in order to get certain things like mounts. But yeah, so this is the Steelbound Devourer, guys. Big, ugly, and fucking awesome. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the Moose Mount. So this is going to be the first one of 3 Moose Mounts on the Legion beta. There are 4 other variations which I will not be showing color-wise, because we're not sure if they're going to be actually in the game yet. Nothing's been confirmed, and from all the sites I've been looking at, yeah, they're saying they could be, they could not be, and I don't want to get people's hopes up. So I'm only going to add the 3 that are actually going to be in the game that we know of. And the first one is the Grove Defiler. So you get this from the Heroic Dungeon achievement, and yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. It is a demon moose. As people know, I absolutely love the red and black color scheme. So you've got like the little fucking veins here, you got the spikes sticking out. It's really, really nice. Give it a nice big spin for you guys. It's like a lava moose. Absolutely gorgeous in every way. Alright, we're going to be moving on to the next moose. Alright, this is the Spirit of Ekiro. I'm gonna go with Ekiro, it sounds cool. So this is the Spirit of Ekiro, and basically, once again, thank you so much, Blizzard. It's an archaeology profession mount, so the only way you're gonna be getting this thing is through archaeology, and that is fucking cool. So it is like the other spectral mounts we have seen, with like, you know, the Spectral Cloud Serpent and Spectral Tigers, except this time it is in moose form. Yeah, so it's just a moose. It's a spectral moose, which is really, really cool in the fact that it is ghostly. I love it. You can like see through like one horn and see the other horn in the background. But yeah, there's not really much I can say about it, like color-wise or anything. It's a ghost moose. You're riding a ghost moose, and there is nothing wrong with that. Moose lives matter, yeah. Very, very, very nice. All right, let's move on to the final moose mount that we can see on this here beta, and let's have a look at it. Alright guys, here we have the Great Northern Elderhorn. So this is a profession mount. You basically get it from leatherworking, which is really, really cool that they're keeping up with the whole professions actually being somewhat fucking useful in this expansion. And the fact that they're putting desirable things in it, like mounts where people are going to want to seek out a leatherworker and go, yo, bro, make me a moose. Which is going to be quite cool. But as for the moose mount itself, it's pretty stock standard, pretty basic. It'd look really nice if you're running around in like a nice snowy area. Yeah, it's white, very plain Jane, plain moose Jane. I like it. It's got that nice homey feel to it. Let's give you one last quick spin of it. And that is the Great Northern Elderhorn, the leatherworking profession mount. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, the next one is the Arcadian War Turtle. I fucking love turtles. They're so fucking cool. I used to own a couple of turtles, they're fucking awesome. But this one, I wish I owned a turtle like this. It has a fucking... What is that? It's like a flail thing. Morning Star on its fucking tail. It's covered in fucking armor. It does look like a mount from, say, Warlords of Draenor type thing, but I'm not complaining. It's a fucking... It's a war turtle. You get it from the vendor Xerius. Yeah, Xerius. I'm gonna go Xerius. Why not? Sounds about what it's like. And basically, Xerius is a vendor in Dalaran. And you get these things called curious coins. Basically from doing quests and just stuff out in the world. And with the curious coins you can buy a variety of things, from like say pets, normal stuff. All the vendors, they sell pets, they sell actual items, they sell that you can use like armor and shit, and they sell a whole variety of things. But you can actually get this turtle off him for 150 curious coins, and from what I've heard, what he sells changes all the time. So he has a set loot table of what he sells, but you might go there one day and the turtle will be there, and then you'll go there the next day and the turtle won't be there, and you have to wait for the turtle to pop back up again. So yeah, 150 curious coins and you get this fucking awesome armored turtle mount. Once again, I love that they're just putting vendors in as well, that you have to go out into the world, collect currency, and then go to these specific vendors and get the mounts. And I hope to God they don't cater to the bullshit when people bitch and complain, oh, but I want to buy the mount every single day. No, leave it so that way it's a thing. That way when the mount is there on the store, he actually has it there, people will rush to actually go buy the fucking thing. Not just something you can just go in and buy any fucking day, because it takes away the exclusivity of it. But yeah, it's a really nice mount. I really, really like it. It's a turtle. I like turtles. So that is the Arcadian War Turtle, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, moving on to the Fellblade Infernal. Fellblaze Infernal. So this thing, it's an Infernal that you get to ride. Basically, there's two versions of this. This one that you're looking at right now, from what I've read up, is the Heroic and Normal version one that can drop off Gul'dan, which is, for those of you who don't know, the end boss of the last raid of this X-Pack, from what I've been told, or from what we know so far. And it's from the raid the Nighthold. So this one is fucking cool. I absolutely love it. It's a bit weird that its legs are being held together by nothing but a bit of like fell stream, but man, it's a fucking Infernal. Come on, like you can't go wrong with this thing. It's got like this big, like, I want to say fucking like pimp chain around its neck, but fuck, its head sort of just like floating there. They did a really good job on this. Warlocks, you're fucking jelly, aren't you? You jelly Warlocks. That thing that used to be yours is now everyone's. Yeah, really, really, really nice. Alright guys, let's move on to the other Infernal mount. Alright guys, I bring you the Hellfire Infernal. So this is the mythic version of the Fellblaze mount. And this drops off Gul'dan in mythic mode from the Nighthold raid. So this is the red and black variation. I personally love this thing. It is really, really cool. Everyone knows I love red and black colors, and yeah, this just stands out so much more for me. I would be proud as fuck to be riding around on this thing, showing off the fact that I've done mythic, killed Gul'dan. Yeah, it'd be very, very nice. So I'm going to give you guys one last spin. Not much to say because it's the same sort of mount, just a different color. Nice big spin for you all. And that is the Hellfire Infernal, guys. Let's move it on. Alrighty guys, so we have the next one, which is the Mechanized Lumber Extractor. It comes from the achievement Remember to Share, which basically means you just have to get a whole bunch of toys. And once you get to their allotted amount of toys they want you to collect, you will get the mount. Yeah, so let's have a quick look at him. It is basically like the Goblin Mecha mount. Stock standard robot mount, but it is really, really, really nice. The color scheme's cool. It's still got like the green fell thing going on, and yeah, it's a collect for those who like collecting shit and ticking off achievements and all that jazz. There you go, you have a mount for you. So you can go to your heart's content collecting toys and getting this mount. One last spin for you all. There you go, the mechanized lumber extractor. Let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, moving on, we have the long forgotten hippogriff. So all the information we have on this is that you get it from Azuna. We don't know if I'm assuming it's going to be in the game because it currently is on the Legion beta, obviously in the mount book, but there's no other information so far on how you're going to get it and whatnot that I can find. But for now, yeah, this is the long forgotten hippogriff. Let's have a look. It's like the standard old model version of the hippogriff. And the next hippogriff is the lay feather hippogriff, and this has the new model. And basically where you get this from is the Glory of the Legion Heroes, which from what I've looked up is the heroic dungeon achievement. Once again, it's like the, what's it called, the mount you can buy off the store, the rune saber, except in hippogriff form. I fucking love this thing. The new model on the hippogriffs are fucking great. I always loved the hippogriffs back in vanilla, and these make it just so much better. The colors are fucking great, and the best part about it, you don't have to pay a cent for it. You don't have to pay money in the store just to get this mount, which is sick. Very, very nice. Give it one last spin for you all. And there we go, that is the lay feather hippogriff. Moving on to the next one. Alright guys, moving on to the vicious line of mounts. So basically these are pretty simple. The way you get these is the same as every other expansion. You have to basically get the vicious war saddle, and the way you get that is basically get 100 3v3 wins in arena, or you have to get 40 rated battleground wins. And yeah, this is the vicious Gilnean warhorse. This thing is fucking cool as shit. Right now though, there are only 2 vicious mounts on the beta in the mount book, so I will be showing you the ones that I already have on here, and then if I find videos of the other ones later, I'll splice them in, or I'll just do a video on them later on. But yeah, let's have a look at this thing. Like, you got the cages with the fucking skulls in it, you got the pinwheel with the spikes on its tail, you got the parchment with the like the fucking people that you've killed crossed off with the lantern, spikes everywhere. The fucking helmet, if you like cut the body off and just look at the head, it literally looks like a worgen with a fucking helmet. If you look at the fur at the back, I really, really want this. Alright guys, let's go back and check out the Vicious War Alec, and holy shit balls, this thing is amazing. Look at this fucking thing. I know, like, for me personally, this color scheme is absolutely fucking amazing. It looks great, and I love Alex, they're fucking cool. But yeah, so you get, I'm saying this the exact same way. You got to get a Vicious War Saddle. This makes me want to get into PvP again. Like, I got the Vicious War Saber last time, and the fucking last season X-Pack, whatever you want to call it. And I also got the horse one, but man, this kicks the dick out of the rest. Really, really, really nice. I could see myself riding this. This is cool. Alright guys, so those are the vicious mounts that I can show you on here. I'll be getting the rest hopefully soon. We shall see. Alright guys, so those are all the mounts we currently have on the Legion beta. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about these mounts. Tell me which one was your favorite mount. Which one are you looking forward to working towards getting and then riding around and showing it off. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button, and I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one.